Here we go again with probably take 14. The last one I took looked really, really good, the last video. Slight problem, I forgot to put on my headphones and my microphone, so there's no sound, which unless you're into soundless movies would make it kind of useless. But here we go. This time I've got my mic plugged in, I got my ear set on, ready to go, and my wife declares officially that I no longer look like I belong in a Psycho movie. With the lighting before, it was very dramatic and somewhat spooky. So here we go. I am having a lot of fun with my new blog. After I don't know how many years of experimenting and trying, it looks like I have found my voice. I've got it set up like a book. You go to the home page and it says index, and you run down the list of chapters, pick the one you want. WordPress has got a nice little short code you stick in, and it means that the last blog you do is the first, goes to the last of the blogs you've done. The first blog stays the first. So in time, I'm hoping that there will be a sense of continuity, and it will read somewhat like a book. I mean, some of my chapters are very long. I use Infomate. Oh, goody, the dogs are barking. I use Infomate. Infomate? No, Microsoft. 365. If you run Edge, then you get it for free now with their newest upgrade. And they've got a great dictation engine. I quickly put out 2,000 and 3,000 words and tidy it up and put it on the blog. Other times, I just want images. So I put up a beautiful picture with a pithy, I hope. That's P-I-T-H-Y, in case you thought I said it's something else. I am missing a front tooth. And it is amazing how that puts a lisp into my talking. And as I can't get down to a dentist, because here we're in the Philippines, COVID-19 is still a very real deal, I'm stuck with it. So that's the way we go. Now, the blog's fun, but when I was back in the day a pastor, priest, minister, lapled, call it what you want, if somebody just read my sermons, they'd go, eh. But when I was in the pulpit, it got a little better. It got more lively. It got more entertaining. It had more emotion and feeling. And the people of the village where I was seemed to like that. I think they did. They seemed to get something out of it sometimes. It was a lot of fun. So I'm going to try this instead of a podcast, because podcasts, you just turn it on and you're looking at this thing on your computer and you're getting very dull, bored. So here we go. We've got a video that will take the place of a podcast and save me doing a lot of typing. And as I approach 71, old age and various infirmities that have crept into my old age make typing a little difficult. Matter of fact, they make it so difficult that I put the on-screen keyboard and I type with one finger and go with the words they suggest sometimes, and other times I just click away. It is not frustrating, but it stops my muse, M-U-S-E, from being heard in the backdrop of my bizarre mind. Kind of stifles the creative flow, to put it another way. So I thought I'd try this. I'm going to go from here to upload it to That's what I'm going to upload it to. Yeah, I'm going to upload it to YouTube. And then I'll embed it in my WordPress. Unless I go a paid plan in WordPress, I can't upload this directly. Which means that when you go to my blog, you may find WordPress ads, although it's doubtful. I've got such a small readership. I'm more of a boutique than anything else. Boutique blog. They're not likely to put ads on. And I'm also going to have to go through YouTube, which means they're going to stick on whatever videos underneath they think that might match up with this one. I hope none of them are offensive, and I hope you don't blame me, because there's no control I can have over that. Unless I get enough readership that it makes sense to improve the blog by going for a paid plan. Now, I think that would require a minimum of 1,000 followers or 1,000 hits a day. I did that with another blog, so I know it's possible for a boutique to get there. It's not a lot of people. If I can get that, so be it. I'll probably go with a professional plan and do all that proper stuff and get fancier lighting and da-da-da-da-da-da. But until then, this is what we've got. So I hope you will bear with me, because you're dealing with a true amateur when it comes to video. With my still photography, I'm on my third camera. I have taken 15, 20,000 images. No, most for snapshots. Last year or two I've got into images. It's a whole different level. I have won first, second, and thirds in photography competitions. I am, with no false humility, a competent photographer that when everything works perfectly, I can get a really good image, which is what you're going to find on my blog, as well as it's an interesting image that goes with the blog, but it's not going to win any awards. But there are going to be some extraordinary images there. And I hope you'll go visit. It's easy to find. On your search engine, type in Brian's Folly and Conceits. Just the way it sounds. BRIAN''S. Folly, FOLLY, and Conceit, CONCEITS. I always get the I and the E backwards. So go there if you want. You might find it interesting. You may not, if you're seeing this on YouTube. And at 8.5 minutes, I think that's probably long enough. I've got this set up now so that I know what I'm doing. I can get a good video with friends around the world now without having them distracted by our house. It works like the only thing wrong with this is that I talk with my hands, and they're waving like crazy down here, and occasionally you're going to see, there they go, my fingers snapping through the screen. It might be better if I was farther back, but I don't have a zoom lens. The 90mm is great macro and does good landscape and even portraits, but it forces you to work within its limits. And this is a limit I can live with. So that's all for now. There you go. You have a close-up. I lean forward. I stop the video in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a good day, folks.